Yeah, back on, boy. Paperocklive, man. You know what it is already. Split star Jenna. What it do, boo?
I can't complain. Listen, we had a great first half an hour of the show. I'm lucky to be here with Debanaire and Spliff. And I have to say, thanks for sticking around. You had your show earlier today, is that right?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
We'll break in with that first. Debanaire has a show on deck here at S Street Media, Sundays, I think 6 to 7. Is that the slot?
Yes, indeed.
Good. What's the name of the show?
Called The Plugged In Show.
I have that, yeah.
Man, fuck that. Make some noise for the Plugged In Show. That's right. What's up, baby? That's right. We congratulate, we don't hate.
I think that's how it's supposed to be. Now, you heard what Spliff said as far as what our show is going to be and the content you can expect. What is your show about? What can we expect from 6 to 7 on your show?
Basically, with my show, it's just surrounded like entrepreneurs. I say entrepreneurs instead of entrepreneurs.
I like that.
Yeah, that's like the word I use for just people that look like me, look like us.
I call it entrepreneur. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh God, I like that. Okay, okay, I'm gonna write both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, just giving them a voice, a platform to talk about what they got going on, telling story. Artists as well, up and coming, and just just trying to get to the root of everything, get them a chance to touch the people,
Now, you started your show right in the middle of COVID.
Yeah.
Good job on that. Thank God for people like you, because if it wasn't for artists and individuals doing the virtual component, and I have to say Math and Sos, who run this whole situation, have been just stellar. So when you look at you starting your show in COVID, if this was stocks, I'd be looking at you going, you fucking nuts. But how hard was it for you to start the show during COVID when you were actually trying to do a live set, not so much as a virtual set?
It was tough because I was trying to convince everybody, let's just get out here, let's take this risk. I mean, we quarantining, we going crazy, we want to be outside, we on our front porches, we looking at the concrete, we don't want to walk to the corner of the store, we're looking at the next man with no mask, the mask half gone, is on his nose, is on his chin, he's not really, you know what I mean? So I thought that instead of having that cabin fever and just sitting there with your thoughts and your fears, to come out here and give the people something that give them a little inspiration, a little drive, let them know that's okay, we all in this fight, we all going through it. You're not the only person that got like 3 imaginary friends in the crib, at the fridge, 3 in the morning, can't sleep. You know what I mean? Trying to turn away from the media and they just keep feeding you and force feeding you all of this stuff, and it gets depressing. So I just needed to break the chains and just get out here and do something different.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm sure that you can also appreciate the platform because you're also an up-and-coming artist.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Also something hard to do prior to COVID and post-COVID. So.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to submit some beats to your project. What's going on?
That's done.
That would be an honor.
I want to hear what you got going on. I'm with it. What's up? I got beats, Paper Rock producers. I got them all. What's up?
Let's get it.
I'll send you the email, and you give me your email, and I have to, because Spliff has a habit of just reaching out and linking with people out of nowhere, and it works. It's magic. We'll shadow box later, but it's okay.
You know what? Because when you hear something good. I've been in the game for 26 years, going on 27. So, I thought the whole rule was once you get blessed, you're supposed to pass the blessing on. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. That's how it go, right? So, like I said, man, like on this my show, I want to push. So if you tell me, I'm going to project a book, I'm listening to it, and it sounds like something that, I respect it. I'm going to help you. I'm going to be behind you. I'm going to push you, bro. That's how I go. That's how I go. So, like I said, I got beats, B. Features and all that. Word up, B. I won't even charge you a lot. It can fit on Cash App.
I've heard Cash App 15 times in the last 3 hours, so if you don't have Cash App, fucking kill yourself. Am I wrong? You have to have Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. This way people don't have an excuse not to pay you.
We living in the George Jetson era. I want everybody to know that. What was the black person name in George Jetson again?
There was no black people.
Exactly. That's why we should all be scared.
Yo, that fucked me up for a hot minute.
Exactly. It ain't the only person that was black, kind of with a soul, and it was a robot. Was Rosie.
That's it.
Right.
And she's the maid, so doesn't it fit?
Oh my God.
Rosie, I hate you because now I'm going to be thinking about all the cartoons that I've been watching that have had subliminal fucked up messages. And I'll tell you right now, a lot of the shows that I was watching, because I'm stuck in the house with no sports, we'll get to that in a second. You're watching these shows and they're knocking over statues. These shows are so fucking racist. I'm watching the shows. Three's Company. Coming up. That shit is a goddamn fucking mess. You know what I'm saying? So you want to take, and I have a jacket, you know, startup, we're gonna work on that too. I have this jacket, the Seminoles. That shit's fire. I'm still wearing that shit. Bottom line is, Aunt Jemima, they want to take her off the box. She's synonymous with pancakes. You're fucking her up, Uncle Ben's.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Think about it. They're taking Aunt Jemima off.
That's like telling me you taking the black man off cream and wheat. I ain't gonna want that shit no more. I ain't gonna buy that pancake Aunt Jemima. Listen, you cannot touch things. Like, you already fucked up my childhood. I just found out Bert and Ernie gay. They were gay. I thought they were two homeboys that said, you know what, yo, let's get in this apartment, son. I can't really afford it.
Hold on, let me put you on.
I had a roommate. These niggas gay.
Let me put you on.
Niggas said Bert and Ernie was gay. And because of Bert and Ernie, I bought a rubber ducky.
Listen,
I'm very
Snuffy
upset.
is the cokehead. Snuffy's the cokehead. We all know this, right? The Count is the drug dealers. 4, 5, 6, ha ha ha. He's counting pounds out and shit like this. You gotta think about it. Big Bird. Everybody had a fucking job on this show. Oscar the Grouch wasn't the bum of the neighborhood. Give me a fucking break. Everybody had a role.
You know what I saw?
There was a gay couple.
You know what I saw in that cartoon? What's that cartoon with them niggas that only walk to the side? What's the name of that shit? Park. South Park niggas. Yo, they showed an old cartoon that only walk to the side, nigga. You ever seen them walk backwards? Nigga walk to the side, nigga walk sideways. Nigga. Hey.
I will never watch
They had a corona pandemic cartoon show. And this shit was in 2014 when they showed it.
Well, Bill Gates wrote the episode. Anyway, we can get back to The Simpsons, all these little shows. We could be here all day with this shit, but it's not about us, Spliff. It's not about us the next 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We could be here all fucking day with this. I'm telling you, shit. If you haven't read Behold a Pale Horse, don't listen to me. Listen to fucking Nas. I can't sleep. I haven't even read the Alien section.
I read that book, and I'm gonna tell you right now. It's evil in the world, y'all. Just as much we know God is there, believe the evil is there, y'all. It's just that, see, the devil stay one spot because God is everywhere. That's why the devil stay one spot. And he sent out these little troopers to do his work for him. You feel me? I was one of them, son. 88, we all got trapped out there because the money. Reagan was the president, and I don't know no broke motherfucker in 88.
No.
Not even a crackhead in 88.
If you was a crackhead back then, you just didn't want to work.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a quick little story, D. I went to Norfolk, Virginia to get money back in the day, right? I wanted to go hit up a chick real quick. You know, I ain't really got there to hustle. I went to go meet the chick. I'm 16. I want to go see the chick. Her brother out there hustling. Her brother's selling like 0.7 for $50. 0.7 for $50 at that time. I'm trying to figure out how the crackhead got $50 to buy this little 0.7. Wait up though. He buying 3, 4. Then another fiend come. Let me get on 3. They $50 a piece. We in Brooklyn over here talking about dimes and nickels. Nigga, I'm out of here. Get out of here. I couldn't believe it. And as much as it was fun, and I regret no day, it was a trap, son. Because if I could rewind it back, I would do college. I would finish it. If I could turn it back, I would guide my homeboy who I miss so much that's dead. He would have been with me right now, rocking. If I could have just turned right back right now, it would be more of us as entrepreneurs than felons. Trust me, because my man just said, yo, if you could take it back 10 years, but everything had to be different, but you know what's up, would you change it? And I told him, no. Because my son wouldn't be my son. Jenna wouldn't be my friend. Like, things would be different. I might not meet Jenna. I might not meet none of y'all in here. So no, I don't regret my life. I'm happy with my life. Like I said, my son's doing better than me, so I feel great. And anybody in your family that you might be doing better than, anybody that you grew up with, that you know you could have been in the jail with him or in that coffin with him, but you here right now, being wealthy doesn't mean with money. Being wealthy is with family. real love, the real troopers around you, the people who know you. See, there's nothing wrong with dying with people around you in the bed when you hugging, kissing, you seeing your seeing all your seeds in everybody, and you good. There's nothing wrong with dying in a piece of pussy neither. That's where you came, that's where you go out. There's nothing wrong with that. Dying for nothing though, dying for no cause. That is the problem.
Sex seems to be the topic of conversation,
Sex?
which is fine.
I love it. Hey, yo, who don't like sex in here? Anybody don't love sex in here? They lying.
All right, so Dee, let me ask you. So since we're on the sex topic, give me your favorite porn site to watch. I know mine.
I just want you to know, she jumped on sex. We wasn't talking about
No, you did too. I could have been a lawyer, and when you open up the door,
she's a horn dog. She is a horn dog. I'm convinced. I am convinced. She did that little fire water and then she turned.
Okay, so and then we're gonna get back to business because you're the one who listen. Let me bring it
what's
back.
Your favorite porn, son?
A favorite porn site.
I believe it's XX.
What do you find?
See, she know all that shit. She got that shit on speed dial.
Yeah, it comes
when she go to Google, all that shit pop up.
Yeah, look.
She ain't gotta type it, nothing. Let me tell you something. My girl is like fucking 45 feet taller than me, thick, strawberry. How you think I gotta be? Spider-Man, monkey, all kinds of shit on that. Got to. She bigger than me. I look like a hydrant standing next to her.
All right, let me try to reel this back in to save the interview because this just goes all over the place.
Pleasure to meet you. I got beats. We gonna make money.
Speaking of beats, let's bring it back to music. What are you currently working on? Virtual or not virtual? You know, it's great because in today's society, everybody has a studio in their closet and shit like this.
No doubt.
So, are you currently making music now? Who are you working with? Tell me a little bit of background of the last 3 months of everybody's.
Yeah, so I just dropped this album called Dopamine. It's on all streaming platforms. Yeah, it's yeah.
I like that name. Oh.
So yeah, you know, it's doing good. I'm getting a lot of good reviews from it. So I'm just shooting nothing but visuals, trying to take advantage of the summer. I got a video out by the name of Show Out. We shot it right in the middle of the COVID and right after the George Floyd. It was a lot of tension. It was crazy. And everybody that came out, I only called 5 people, and 15 people ended up showing up. And we was in Bushwick. We was in Bushwick over there by the art collection, by all the graffiti, and we shot a dope ass video, dope vibes.
That's what's up.
And that's the latest one that's out right now. So right now, just taking advantage of summertime, just trying to get these good visuals together and push the project.
Who are you working with now, and who do you want to work with in the near future?
Right now, it's just me and the team. City Life, shout out to City Life. My manager's in the building, L. We got the podcast plugged in, S Street Media. You already know I call him the wise man in the background, Math. AJ Lee, Pellegrino, just want to get him some love. And then near future, you know, my man to the right, man. I was hype about this interview. I wanted to sit around.
Damn right, City Life making a record, all of us. That's right, let's go. Cloud, we got the beats, got rhymes. What? Shit. Got him fucked up. Let's do this, nigga. Corona ain't stopping shit. You got him fucked up. We light skin outside.
We gotta make sure he gives y'all a drop, because with this energy, you understand what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we get a drop. Hang on, I got a couple more questions here. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, so outside of the physical project, anything virtual? I mean, what do you think about this new virtual situation? Because to a certain extent, you have to appreciate it because everything's not gonna go back to the way it was on any level. It's like kind of after 9/11. Like now I got to spend 5 hours getting to the fucking airport. So it's similar to that. So what do you have to say about, I mean, obviously no one knows. We don't know what's going to happen. But on a virtual level, do you see yourself doing anything there?
Yo, I was getting it from the mud during this whole quarantine. I'm going to tell you, I was on everybody IG Live. I was freestyling on people's pages. I think it's a dope new way to get out there and make a name for yourself. I think how you put together whatever you're doing, whether it be a podcast or maybe a battle rap situation, you just have to come at it and approach it at a different way. You can't just follow any kind of manuscript. So I just think it's another way, just like how the internet, like the Soulja Boys, how they got like the Chance the Rappers, how they broke the mold as we got more advanced with technology. I just think it's a way for somebody to get to another kind of bag and you know, just bring some kind of originality to themselves.
I appreciate that because some people just can't convert to change, and if you can, you will be left behind, especially when things, like I said, who knows what the concerts are going to be like. I've always said that for me, things were going to be virtual. And it wasn't because of a pandemic. It was because of all these shootings and, you know, they're knocking out conferences and who wants to go to Vegas and things. So I saw things going virtual a long time ago because if you do the numbers, I wrote a great article. If you do the numbers, Ed Sheeran had the highest grossing concert tour ever. It was $386 million. However, if you did the numbers on a virtual level, it was like 800 and something million dollars. I did the math, like, you know, because I could be in the house. Instead of paying $350 for a ticket, I paid $150. I don't have to worry about parking, getting an outfit, which is another $1,000. And today, so, you know, I got to come with the Gucci belt on. We spoke about that briefly, but these are things that, you know, parking. If it's raining, I'm in my house. I'm in my pajamas, and then guess what? When it's over, I go to bed. I'm asleep. So the profit margin, although it's different, and think about it from the artist standpoint. I perform one time. It's one level of makeup, clothing,
Right.
That's it. You perform one time, which is in essence what's going to happen, because now you have to think about the 2-week quarantine. What do you think that the NBA teams are doing? You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to keep people in a central location and keep people isolated so that they can have a season. This is the new normal. I'm now a golf fan. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I'm watching golf, like, you know, watching golf. I'm watching MMA fight. I don't know what the hell they're doing, throwing each other over the fuck. I don't know what's going on. And what's the other thing? Golf. There's one more. There's one more. Something else. No, because that's how. I'm watching it. I'm watching it, but there's one more that's an isolated sport. Oh, tennis. I'm watching stupid shit that I don't even score touchdown. It's like, no, that's not it. But this is the new normal. So I'm glad that you can at least understand.
At least you watching that. I walked in the crib and saw one of my homies watching Tekashi. I was very upset. Yeah. With blood cat, I watched that. You know, let me tell you why. Because he's sitting there talking about, you snitched, you did all this. And then leaders then come in his crib, this nigga. And chatting to Tekashi. Like, fronting that nigga be. Let the nigga be fucking.
The other thing is this. I think with the artists, I'm at this point, I'm like double the age of these new up and coming artists. So it's and just in general.
I leave that alone.
It doesn't matter.
I'm a real straight boy. I leave that alone, boy.
How about this? This is where the money comes in, right? Because now...
No. When it comes to principles and morals, money ain't got nothing to do with it.
On this show, it does. Is if you want to come on as a guest, it's going to be about $150, $250. So money matters. That's what I'm saying to you. So you have to have a budget and shit.
I'm talking about what we was just talking about, homeboy, just now. I thought you was talking about that. I was like, when it comes to that, no, money don't matter. It's a principle.
But I was taking Tekashi and taking it a little bit further in that the artists have to be a little bit more honed in to current events and how they come across to the people that they serve. I feel like he's reckless. I don't think that he has any ideas to the real culture. He, you know, what's her face, Nikki. You know, I hate Nikki, and I hate that. You know, after
I don't hate nobody. I just don't. If I don't agree with you, I just don't agree with you.
I said me. I didn't speak. I'm not a fan. Okay,
you don't hate nobody
dislike
neither.
her highly.
Yeah, there you go. You don't hate nobody neither.
Okay. Anyway, my thing is, there's a couple of things she did. Do not mess with my man Nas. And when I say my man, he's not my man. But do not mess with Sheether and Ether and that sort. Remy Ma did 6 minutes of Kill Yourself. She didn't even come up for air. And then we can't even play the song because she's messing with Nas. That was all a backstory. It was almost... What are we talking about? Listen, I just think you have to relate to the culture. It's not just Tekashi. Like, it's almost apropos that Tekashi's doing something with what's-her-face. And she's been missing for 3 years. I don't know. Let's get back to you. Any upcoming projects outside of the norm? I don't know if I asked you that. So not the same way. Any events? Forget the show. Any events?
Right. We waiting for outside to slowly open back up. I miss the stage, man. I miss rocking. You know what I mean? You know, we had the showcase going on. You Next to Flex. Shout out to City Life once again. So right now, man, only thing I'm working on is content. And I'm writing, I'm doing features. The album did good, so I'm getting hits up for the features and all that. And I just want to rap, man.
It looks good. You sound good. Because if you didn't sound good, you would, you know.
We got your record? You got the record?
We'll see. Matt, do you have any music? Any music? It's fine. I'm gonna hum it.
Next time,
I'm gonna hum.
I need your music, bro.
That's my fault.
Definitely.
I be talking about this hot shit. We ain't playing it. Like,
Hey,
we don't do that on my show.
I actually brought
You
something.
play your shit.
I brought something for you, my brother. Right.
That's it right there.
Album.
That's great marketing. Whose idea was that? Whose idea was it the manager?
OFM.
Was it you?
Could you pass this to my man right here? OFM. That's the single.
Here you go.
We need to hear the single real quick. Let the people hear the
Can't
single.
upload it on the thing?
What's wrong with people?
Here, put on your wrist, cause
Yo, we don't do that here. We don't know. We
can
really.
pull it up on the phone. You want to do that? Cause I have $2. Like my reception is crapola. Let me see.
I want
you
the
pull it
people
up
to
with your
hear
phone?
this. Y'all play.
Listen.
Oh, disrespectful.
It's hard for him to. We're working on that. This is the first show. We're
Don't
still
worry. Next time I come
figuring
in,
it
I
out.
have Funk Flex envy everybody in one corner.
Oh, that video we did for your birthday. That shit was
Hold on.
a mess.
Nah, but yo, man, congratulations, B.
I appreciate you.
I need to get on the remix and sign it.
You already know. I was just watching the video with Meth and Buster the other day on the train.
Oh yeah.
That
That's my DJ Scratcher Tour made that beat right there. He did his
He'll
thing.
be here.
Yeah.
That's great.
So,
What is your favorite split video with
or
split
moment,
feature?
anytime.
Like that. Well, besides the Dangerous and all like that shit was like. Food.
Yeah, it's too many. He can't say it.
Yeah. But
It's too many, nigga.
But Dangerous was one of my favorites.
Thank you.
But this man's a legend, man.
Thank you,
This
son.
man's a legend. I was, my mom just watched everybody watching. Like I told her, she was like, "Oh yeah. I remember you used to dance in front of the big screen and all." Like like the energy. I think any artist to know how to put on a show and do and perform and get the crowd engaged and really love what you're doing. If you don't love what you're doing, you don't belong in this. You know what I'm saying? You could tell who loves this and who's not doing it just for them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't doing it for everybody. So that's who I look towards. That's who I look for so I can feed into it and bring it to what I'm doing. So it's all about passing the peas, man. You know what
Bow! Pass the peas. Move that. I didn't mean. That's what it is, for real.
Debanaire, we do have to go to a break, and I'm giving
doubt.
Math about a minute heads up so I don't get shadow boxed in the hallway. But tell everybody where they can find you. I know where I stalk you at, but where can everybody else?
Yeah, you can find me everywhere at Debanaire1, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, also with the website. That's a .com on that. Debanaire, City Life as well, City Life Entertainment, and that's City Life with an S.
Love it.
City Life Entertainment with an S. You heard that. Alright? We be back.
We're signing out to just a quick break.
Quick break. We be
that's it.
back. Go wash your feet. We be right back.